tonight are fascinated about is museum sacks top expert over its missing treasures. Benedict, is this guy a curator at the British Museum?
Yes, I think so. That was
and this guy, ancient artefacts went missing. And you see, the thing about Peter Bleksley, he won't even look shocked. Apparently, they were being sold on eBay, Pete. I'm not quite... I mean, have you ever heard of a story like this? I do have a serious side to this, but have you ever heard of a story like this, seriously?
Well, the British Museum have not covered themselves in glory over all of this, because the way that the information has been released has been very in a patchwork style. It seems like they've only released information once they've been backed into a corner. I'd like to know when the police were notified. Were they notified at the very earliest stage, or did the British Museum think to themselves, we're going to try and keep this in-house, we're not going to let this story break, and we'll brush it under the carpet and deal with it very quietly? If that was their thinking, it has backfired massively, and I would suspect that heads need to roll.
I think the interesting thing, of course, Benedict, is, and you touched upon it in the break, I'm sure Pete will agree, there's a big thing in Great Britain, isn't there, in this country, whereby if you're accused of something, if you're in the public spotlight, your name is released and you're screwed anyway in terms of press and publicity, but then if you're innocent, blah, blah, blah. You look at Malkinson, that's a different kettle of fish. They've sort of... This guy's name and career is out there, and there's absolutely no proof. I mean, he's been absolutely hung out to dry.
Yes.
How do you sell the Elgin marbles on eBay? Anyway, I'm slightly confused.
You can sell all sorts of things on eBay. I don't have time to get into the things I bought on eBay for much less money.
Sold, I would imagine.
Yeah, but I mean, it is in the blood of British antiquarians to go around pilfering things that don't necessarily belong to them. I mean, that's how most of the things in the British Museum got there. But there is a serious point to this, and actually it ties into what we were talking earlier about people coming from the Middle East. There are an awful lot of goods on the black market that were stolen from places like Nineveh and Cairo during the Arab Spring and all of that. You know, ISIS destroyed lots of things, but they also sold a lot of things because they were not completely stupid. There is an awful lot of this sort of thing on the black market, and the sheer scale of it makes it very difficult actually to track a lot of things. I know,
but hold on, let's bring this to Peter Higgs. Peter Higgs has been absolutely outed, Peter Bleksley. Well, his son Greg's just sent a statement. He said he's not done anything. He's not happy about it at all. He's lost his job, not his marbles, and his reputation. I don't think it was fair. It couldn't have been him. I don't think there's anything missing as far as I'm aware. Now, obviously what we're saying, you were in the police force for years, Pete. I've always had this thing about this. Absolutely innocent until proven guilty. But when you are put out there, your name is put out there, either you're in the public eye or this guy just happened to be, I don't know, a caretaker in the museum. I don't see how that is beneficial. I don't see how that is fair, Peter Bleksley, at all. Another thing with our criminal justice system that I think needs changing, because I think it's wrong.
It is very dangerous when people get tried in the court of public opinion rather than in a court of law. And it would appear that that's exactly what's happening in this example. The police investigation needs to be thorough. I hope that it's not going to be hampered or hindered in any way because of what appears to be the rather clumsy way the British Museum have dealt with all of this. Then, and only then, when the police investigation has been completed, will we know if any person is responsible, if any charges are being brought, and then if they are, we will have to wait for a trial. As you rightly say, innocent until proven guilty.
Now, Peter Bleksley, I can see, because I know you, I can see that QPR shirt behind your right ear, which means that you're a QPR fan, which means you're used to disappointment, because they're even worse than West Ham, to be fair. But I'd like your overview with a dead straight face. Lionesses, Sunday, 11 a.m, all from 10 on our sister station, TalkSport. Are they going to bring it home, Pete, the girls?
I shall be watching it, along with many other people, down at the cricket club on Sunday morning. Undoubtedly, this is a Lionesses victory. Let's have a bank holiday, give them all damehoods when they...
A bank holiday? A bank? What's that all about, Starmer? Oh, let's have a bank holiday we've got enough bank holidays. Get back to work. Pay for the migrants.
Damehoods for each and every member of the squad. Open top bus tour. Show that trophy off. Please, women, girls, ladies of the Lionesses, bring it home.
Also, very quickly, down at the cricket club on Sunday, Peter Bleksley, is there going to be a licence saying they can serve booze before 11 a.m? That's the other big news, isn't it? That's what Starmer wants everybody to have a drink as well. What are your views? Would you just be having a legal lock-in down the cricket club, would you?
I think you'll find that the bar steward of our local cricket club is innocent until proven guilty.
Good man. Did you call him a bar steward? Is he a bar steward, is he? Peter Bleksley, thank you very much indeed.